Today we do a cycling jersey comparison between what I call mid-price jerseys. I'm starting with a comparison of jerseys that are in a similar price range. So we're doing kind of apples to apples in a way, as best as possible. So let's get started. This jersey I'm wearing is made by Souke Sports. It's a summer jersey. Summer jerseys vary depending on how light they are and so forth and so on. So this is not their lightest jersey that they make. They make a lighter one that I have behind me here. But what I want to do is I want to compare it to a few jerseys I have. I have one from La Passion. I have one from Rapha. And I have two of the other Souke jerseys that are, one is similar to this as far as the texture of the material, and one is lighter. So let's start with the Rapha first of all. The reason I'm comparing it with this is the Rapha Classic jersey. It's in the similar price range as these. And I'm talking anywhere from $80 to $130. That's the range I'm looking at right now. This jersey is called their Classic Flyweight. That's what Rapha calls it. The material is very light. I've done reviews of these, so if you want specific reviews on the classic jerseys, I will put a link here. I will look in the archives and see if I've got a specific review for the classic jersey. I may or may not. But anyway, this is a lightweight jersey. It has 3 pockets on the back and a security zippered pocket on the side, which is very nice for your valuables. Compared to the jersey I'm wearing, this is lighter. Costs a little more. It's about $125 USD, thereabouts. And the styling, you know, every jersey is going to vary, but what you want to look for is the breathability. This is slightly lighter than the one I'm wearing. It is very similar to this one that Souke makes. That's why I put both of these here. Very similar to this one. And I have a review of this one. I will put the link here so you can get more details on this. The pricing of this is in the same range. It's within about $15 or $20 less than the Rapha jersey. They don't have a security pocket on this one, but they have 3 pockets on the back, and it's very breathable without being too meshy per se. Let me show you what I mean when I say too meshy. The La Passion jersey here is their lightweight summer jersey. What they have mesh on the front and they have mesh on the back. Some riders that are very sensitive to the sun are very particular about not getting jerseys with a lot of mesh on the back. Some of the other jerseys that like Rapha makes, they put the mesh only on the front and they have a lighter material on the back, but it's a solid material, similar to what you see on the Souke jersey here and also on the Classic Flyweight. So if you're sensitive to the sun, then you don't want a jersey like this that has mesh on the whole back, because unless you plan on wearing sunblock, which is recommended when you wear something like that. This jersey here is similar to what I'm wearing as far as the material. When it's really, really humid and hot, you have to ventilate it more than you would with this Souke jersey. And of course, you pay a little more for this one versus this one. So what I'm getting at is, it's not easy to compare jerseys. So my approach is, you have to look at what each jersey gives you. So for example, this jersey at around probably $115, $120, depending on what deal you get from Souke, gives you a different style. It's very lightweight. It has a fabric that breathes without having a lot of mesh. So if you want something that will protect your skin, at the same time is much more breathable than what I'm wearing here. So you want to look at things in terms of, this is 125, I think this is about 115, you know. The price may vary as of the time I'm making this video. But you want to look at things not just based on price, but look at functionality. What is one giving you that the other one will not? If carrying a jersey that has a security pocket is critical, then you would go for something like this that has that. But if you're saying, oh, I want to save 25 bucks, but I want to have similar performance, then you go for the Souke jersey. That's the way you have to look at it. And then, if you get the coupons or you get them on sale, it will vary. But still, you want to look at things in the range of, if I have no budget, what am I going to buy versus if I have a budget that restricts me to a certain price range. In that range, then you can make your decision. That's why I'm doing similar jerseys. So if I were to buy one jersey strictly for value, functionality, comfort, among all of these that I've shown you, I will probably go for this one. They also make it in other colors. So why would I go for this one? Well, at around I think it's about $109 US. And it may vary depending on what deals you get. You're getting the similar functionality, you're getting the breathability. You don't have the security pocket, but you're saving what, 15-20%. If that's important to you, then you will go for that. That's why I'm basing it on value. If you're saying I want the lightest possible jersey that has more functionality per se, and I want to have more pockets, then you would look at the classic jersey here. So you gotta compare things based on what you need out of the jersey. What is it giving you? So bang for the buck, this one. This is still reasonably priced, but you get a little more than this. So comparisons are not easy to do, and that's why I'm taking the approach of looking at things in the same price range, and then you make your decision based on what you choose to spend versus what you're going to get from the jersey. So most value, this. I think the most functionality, I would say this, the classic jersey. The lightest one among all of these, in my opinion, is this. But you're dealing with a lot of mesh. It needs a lot more care. You have to wash it in a bag because the fabric that they use with the mesh is very delicate. You don't want to wash it with everything and just throw it in there because then you can really ruin the mesh. It's not a big deal. You can put it in a garment bag, throw it in your washing machine, and it should be fine. Or if you just wash all your lightweight jerseys like these together, you should be okay. As long as you don't mix it with heavier garments, there's no problem. So it's not a whole lot on the care, but these are the most breathable in this group, simply based on the kind of fabric they used here. They of course did not put a security pocket on this, and I think it has to do with the fabric. There are limitations of what you can do with this mesh, but they've got 3 pockets. It fits really well. I have done reviews of these, and I'll put the link here if you're interested in looking at these. And I also have reviews for the Souke that I mentioned earlier that you can see, but you want to look at things based on what do I choose to spend? Am I going to get proper value, or am I just spending more and not getting what I need? So it's kind of tough to compare, but Souke being a new player, I'm very impressed that they're able to produce these kind of jerseys in this price range that competes with the more established and well-marketed brands that are out there. So choose your jerseys properly, focus on the quality, get the best value, because you don't need to buy very expensive jerseys for your entire wardrobe. You can mix and match, get different values for different kinds of riding. To that effect, let nothing stop you from getting your K's in.